So the transformation of the Minnesota Vikings coaching staff continued this week as the Minnesota Vikings have lost assistant D-line coach Robert Rodriguez to Herm Edwards and Arizona State University. Of course, connection there. Marvin Lewis is special assistant to the regional head coach. Of course, Lewis and Zimmer go way back like chiropractic, but this is bad. This is a pretty bad loss, even though, yes, for Rob Rodriguez, it's a chance to strike out on his own, as he's been the assistant to Andre Patterson since coming to the Vikings in 2015. And it's great. He's a young, up-and-coming coach, very bright, and learning at the right hand of one of the best defensive line coaches in the NFL, if not the world. It's weird to think, right? Because football is such an American thing. So if you're near the pinnacle of your profession in American football, it's the best in the world. So Andre Patterson, out of 7 billion people on earth, might be the best defensive line coach out of 7 billion people, which is pretty amazing, right? So, but it's great. Congrats to Robert Rodriguez and his family. It is certainly a move up, even though he's moved to the college ranks. But also, this sucks for the Vikings. It really does suck. It's a big loss for a number of factors. Number one, fantastic coach, and ask any defensive lineman on the Vikings roster, and of course they'll sing the praises of Andre Patterson, but they'll also give a lot of dap to Robert Rodriguez as well. And the development of a Danielle Hunter, of a Fadio Denebo, of a Stephen Weatherly, comeback Everson Griffin, Coach Rod deserves a lot of the credit there as well. And also, remember when Anthony Barr is like, oh, this is the year that Anthony Barr becomes an edge rusher because it's a contract year and he's going to rack up some sacks. He's going to channel his edge prowess from UCLA that made him the number 9 overall pick in the 2014 NFL draft. Because remember that? He's going to be more of an edge presence in 2018. Robert Rodriguez was the coach. He was the guy at training camp working with 55 every single day off to the side on edge work. And then Barr, I mean, to his credit, turned in a career high in pressures that year at 27, also recorded 3 sacks. So it worked out pretty decently. And number 2, I mean, this is sort of flying under the radar. With Andre Patterson now becoming co-defensive coordinator, which who knows what the responsibilities are going to be. Is it going to be like a collegiate breakdown where Adam Zimmer the younger is the passing game coordinator on the defensive side, Andre Patterson is the run game coordinator, flip-flop, whatever. Still TBD what that arrangement is going to be, especially since Zimmer's going to have his hands stirred in the pot as well. Then Dom Capers comes in with the chair. Bah, God, that's Dom Capers music. So with Patterson, he's likely going to be having less time to be hands-on with the defensive line, both in practice and in games, and also losing Rodriguez, who is the trusted right hand. That's going to be a big issue. And frankly, the Vikings are losing a lot of the defensive brain power this season, and also just overall. So Stefanski leaves, got the Browns job, and then defensively, Edwards is gone, Jerry Gray is gone, because both of them were thrown under the bus for defensive performance this year. And now you're losing Coach Rod, with Dre now having to split responsibilities. I don't like what's going on with the coaching staff. I really don't. Yes, when a coach is coming in on the hot seat, you see this trend all the time where there's a shakeup with assistants underneath him, because Edwards, even though he was out of contract for all intents and purposes, he was fired. Jerry Gray was fired. I don't like what's going on. I really don't. I would have much preferred continuity on that defensive staff, but it is what it is at this point. And if it was money, by the way, if it was money or title, that was the issue. I mean, the team could have just paid Coach Rod more and also named him co-D-line coach, or just named him defensive line coach with Andre Patterson as co-defensive coordinator, even though you keep Patterson deeply involved in the defensive line. Would have been easy peasy. But instead, they let him walk. So, I don't know. It's a little bit frustrating at this point, but we'll see how it shakes out when they strap it on later on this fall. But we'll see. Anyways, Coach Rod going to Arizona State, Sun Devils. That's right. Pretty fun party school. Let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you truly want to support the channel, become a monthly or platinum Jerome Play. Hit that join button down below. Also, give us a follow on social media as well. Until next time, Skull, production value.